bit, comrades. It is Mikhail. We are now in the second to last stage here in Path of Life in Arknights. Okay, so I think we got a boss coming over here. Yeah, a bit more the different kind of enemies. Cool. Yeah. I think we should make some good defense up here. Cool. Alright. Let's go. I don't have a lot of time, so hopefully I can complete this event today, because it ends in a few hours. Oh, and I really want to fucking sleep, but I don't have time because I have to do Arknights. Anyway. Oh, this bitch. Phew, the woman nearly got me. Cassia, I've been looking for you forever. Where did you run off to earlier? Lucilla? What are you doing here, child? See you in framework servicing. It's a standard combat duty, but look at the beacon tower. What happened inside the city? The Seaborn have broken into Millarium. That tower has become one of their nests. Leave this to me. You should get out of here, quick. It's too risky. I'll stay here with you. No need to. Ugh. Are you hurt? Yes. It must have been the Seaborn as you came over. Wait. No, a scratch like this couldn't have been left by a Seaborn. Did someone attack you? Wait, why are you pulling out the safety valve? Hey, don't push it. It'll cut off the ground level safe diagnostic system and the sea framework will stop working. No, you know that better than I do. You've been trying to do this all along, Cassia, are you? With the Church of the Deep? When the Seaborn investigated Talia, you deliberately turned them against her? Don't tell me it was you who made her disappear. What's this you put up on my neck? Long-beard combed of grass, something made by a friend in charge of raising roadside coral. Don't move. You'll die if its bristles pierce your skin. Quite painfully, if I might add. Now, leave this place, child. Once it senses you've gone far enough, it'll fall off by itself. You want to leave, don't you? To be honest, before we became co-workers, I happened to see your assessment at the Institute of Development Planning. Oh, shit, I want to sleep. Oh, God. You care so much about that data scientist because you've never gotten that evacuation of Millarium, have you? You watched as the distant lights of the volcanic power station went out, surrounded in endless darkness, with only strange rumbles and rustling carried to you by the currents. The ocean as it once was. At that very moment you were the closest to the ocean out of all of Millarium, you standing at the mezzanine of the dome, all alone. The IDP assessment was that there was too great a physiological burden, which is why they agreed to transfer you from the dome system to ground level. Your so-called fear of heights was just a little joke of yours. I'm afraid that you yourself don't even realize what lies deep within your heart. The remaining Seaborn will soon discover that this route is still open. You wouldn't want to meet them again. Go quickly before it's too late. As she grips the safety valve and continues to push it, she no longer looks at the joke-loving colleague by her side. The valve stops abruptly, releasing an ear-piercing shriek. She can push it no further. A pair of slender hands are pushing back from the other side. Lucilla? In any other situation I'd definitely give you a piece of my mind or stuff this whatever grass into my ink bottle and tell you this sort of practical joke is beneath you. But it's so bright, the light from where the tower sank in from the dome above us. Every Seaborn on the whole continental shelf is rushing towards Millarium, right? Just what is behind those strange colored lights? You're not wrong, Cassia. The Seaborn have eroded away at our lives. I experienced the truth of that myself, and I'll never forget. I envy Talia. Our experiences were so similar, but she was able to protect what she treasured all along. An amazing woman, really. And look at me. I escaped the dome and get back to the ground. Before you arrived, I was even thinking of escaping from here too. But where would I go? I can't let you break the framework, Cassia. I can't let the Seaborn get into any other Millarium's unit, even if this grass thing kills me in the process. Because there's no going back for me. You really are strong, child. Laurentina's parents once told me that while the dome may be beautiful, this transparent structure is actually the true eye of the city. In fact, I've been asking myself recently, since we're at war right now, shouldn't the eye be on the lookout for danger? She forced herself to look ahead. The strange colors reflected in her pupils. The roar of the tides and the whispering of the ocean's progeny resound in her ears. The young Ægir presses hard against the safety valve. She does not let go. She dares not let go. Only once a firm hand presses down on her shoulder, forcing her to stiff muscles to relax as she comes back to her senses. Nice, Secunda! Let's fucking go! MVP, I'm telling you, dude. Secunda is MVP in this entire event. I fucking love her. You can let go now, Lucilla. Cassia, she temporarily paralyzed. I only managed to graze her with my shot, which is why the paralytic shot took so long to take effect. Sorry for putting you at risk. This is Consul Clementia. Citizens of Millarium, heed me. Oh, here we go. Here's her announcement. Once the city unit containing the beacon tower has been fully ejected, the rest of the city shall break through the Seaborn encirclement and move towards Triland. Reactivate the linkage mechanism in the city's framework and perform a structural reorganization. Force field at full power will stop the Seaborn tide from setting a single tentacle onto land. Legions 8 and 10, along with the Sea Patrol, sent all operational warships out in turn to escort the city. It might be more appropriate if you were the one to handle the report regarding Cassia, Lucilla. I see you should be heading straight to the port now. The mission just declared by the consul is more urgent. Cassia is already subdued. I'll take her to a doctor first, and then she should be punished. And if the city is going to undergo structural reorganization, the dome system will be the focal point of the force field to hold off the Seaborn. So they could probably use some extra hands up there. Maybe I should submit an urgent application to return to my old post. You're very brave, Lucilla. Oh, so you heard all that earlier? I did. Before you submit that application, though, you ought to see a doctor yourself. Longbeard comb tooth grass does, in fact, contain a potent neurotoxin. Ah, right, I will. Revving armor, check. Ship cannon mounts, check. Monitors, check. Camouflage coating, check. Propulsion system, check. All system diagnostics complete, ready to launch. We'll be heading to the designated waters at full speed to block the Seaborn tide from the north. All weapon systems, permissions granted. No need to hold back. Don't let them get near Millarium. We'll do everything we can. You're just part of the first sortie. We'll be sending the rest of our ships into battle after you. You're to escort Millarium in shift while it's reorganizing, serving as an extension of its Great Wall and preventing the Seaborn from making landfall. So remember, the moment you get the order to change shift, you must return to resupply immediately. Understood? Seaborn spotted. The remaining Seaborn in the city are attacking the port. Do not let them approach the warship docks. Not content with ambushing us in their nest, they made a sneak attack on our city too. Let's go, Scatty. Good work. How annoying. Nice, Scatty. Wrecking around statue, what have Seaborn developed a taste for art since entering the city? That said, the Soul Drinker is hardly a masterpiece, so I won't feel too bad when I reduced it to rubble. Honestly, I think it's got more charm with an arm broken off. Thanks for the glowing review, Scatty. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, ever since we left the nest. Good to hear. It's the hunters. The Abyssal Hunters have safely returned to the city. Swordfish. Captain Gladia, you've met... Yes. I saw him. We've arrived at the right time. You must have heard Secunda's report over the emergency frequency. Infiltrating Millarium, breaking into the Beacon Tower's control room, murdering the weapons technology advisor of the waterway program, and finally, choosing to return to the ocean with the Seaborn. Ulpian has not made it easy to clear him of suspicion. I mean, he's doing what he's doing what he's got to do, man. Don't ruin it. Alright, just chill. He has his own mission, basically. To capture him or even execute him is a duty we Epistolanos must perform in the future. Captain Gladia. But for the moment our mission is to search for the remaining Seaborn scattered around the city units and put every last one of them to the sword. You are not wrong. Oh no, this fucking idiot again. What must be said, I have said. You've avoided answering the question at the heart of all this, Martus. The question at the heart? From your description, everything that transpired beneath the ruins, the crimes you committed and the consequences incurred, they all seem to stem from some mysterious inevitability. But the Martus I know was an eccentric gifted man. He was doubtful by nature and not one for making arbitrary decisions. He would not have rested, discarded all the reason and played at being the mystic. And he would have been even less inclined to reject his own existence and ignore the worth of others. The choices I have made, the outcomes I have become. Why do you care what the past Martus thought before he made his decision? His past choices made you who you are now. Without understanding his reasoning, we cannot understand your existence. You would care about such trifles as well, Kal'tsit? I understand now. Of course you would care, how could you not? The human that once ate the strange flesh experienced such struggle too. Was it a day, or perhaps several? In the depths of the ruins, time holds no measure. He feared, he doubted, he was compelled to think over every possibility. Where will the next crisis come from? When will it descend upon Terra? He used a lifetime of knowledge to attempt to decipher the undecipherable, to comprehend the incomprehensible. If there exists a life form that could survive the cosmos of quietus, even if only as a singular being, how would it be born? Given infinite time, even the tiniest fin will be able to type out the ultimate truth of all things on a terminal using its tail. But time was our most precious resource. Admittedly, the Farron mod before him had foreseen our ruinous prospects. But could he and his progeny continue bearing the torch of life through it all? Supposing they could, before they instinctively iterate a way of overcoming that destruction in a limited time, how large a population and how efficient a fecundity would they require? Would they have to consume a patch of sea, a whole planet, an entire star system? How many must die to support their lives? Supposing they could not, then where did the true answer lie? On the other side of the ocean? On the other side of the sea? On the other side of the sky? Or perhaps it is somewhere out in the sea of stars, untouchable by Terran hands. Even if you spend your entire life simulating, you would not have been able to obtain a definite conclusion. The information you possess was simply inefficient to calculate every possibility. Indeed, Kal'tsit, but the past Martus had no choice but to try. Danger and possibility both hung above his head, while below his feet he found only an unseen tightrope. You could have informed your country from the start. Ægir would have helped take on your burdens. The oldest records of the Academy of Science could verify the past you saw. The latest inventions of the Academy of Technology could model the future you envisioned. To cede this choice to others, is that a solution or an escape? The choices of the countless many against the choices of the few. Are they more accurate or more ambiguous? More earnest or more capricious? Suppose the means for life to continue is not civilization and the species that transcends ruin is not humanity. If so, how would Ægir react? Enough, Martus. If you had thought of every possibility and foresaw the bitter price to pay, then your final decision is even more inexcusable. No, Ægir, I do not mean to defend my choices. What I wanted to say was that, at the time, there was an immune life form that interrupted my flights of fancy. Its tentacles were minute, and its body was yet uncoordinated. Beneath its translucent membranes, simple organs could be clearly seen. Born from Ishamla, it had unknowingly crawled past the cabin wall and was licking my ankle happily. Was it unaware of how swiftly its death would come? Did it not know that it would be destined to become one of those insignificant dots among the millions of biosignatures on the monitor? Being the progeny of a Fahrenheit, could it have not seen the frightful vision of its parent saw? Was it unaware that the destiny of its entire race was only to foretell and great ruination? It just wriggled calmly towards the foreordained destruction, acting out of instinct only. As for us, there are countless possibilities to consider before making a decision, countless trade-offs to worry over. We found ourselves unable to ignore the costs of our decisions, all the results, all the value of meaning of these results. Humanity is ever a prisoner of itself, ever one step behind fate. This is the essential difference between humanity and the Seaborn. This is why they are suited to bear the duty of continued existence. Can I just fucking kill this thing? I'm so tired of listening to it. That's why you interfere with civilization evolution, I guess. If there is any life that can survive the future of crisis, no matter what form it takes, it is worth fighting for no matter the cost. There is no justice here, only the path ahead. You should understand now why you must help we many evolve. You're not the first one the Doctor and I have seen who can barely qualify as human, but they all made their hard choices. No one has ever made a choice as horrifying as yours. Before you ate that flesh to become a Seaborn, you had already renounced thinking as a human does. From my perspective, that which you abandoned in your final moments, your doubts, misgivings, concerns and struggles, were the most precious of treasures. Their treasures become their unending. The Seaborn are swallowing Terra's life whole. You have not denied this, nor can you stop it. How are we to see them as our hope? What is your choice then, Kal'tsit? To incubate Originium? The collapsed Stargate, the extinguished sarcophagi? Of the countless failed plans, is Originium the only one still in operation? Stones amidst the land and sky ever silent. They are an incurable disease harming a life atop dry land. And yet, they are a plan left by the prehistoric civilization, one expected to save all existence at the very end, in ways incomprehensible to the average Persian. Glub, the stairway to survival can only be forced in the fires of destruction. No, such destruction must not happen. Much like Karela Arbor, Originium at some point turned to the annihilation you speak of. It changed in ways none can understand and none can reverse. And since it has changed, it must now be stopped. Whatever the case, using life to feed life, or ruin to beget ruin, will only serve to remove all meaning from survival. Kal'tsit, or rather AMA-10 from the records. You surprise me. You and I should have arrived at the same conclusion via different paths. No, you should have been even more rational, more decisive. I merely noticed the spark of the prehistoric civilization and took on its mantle. You, however, were born from this task. You held aloft this torch eons before I did. You have kept watch over their distant aspirations and legacies. You have carried out your assigned mission. You witnessed changes. You bore loss. No human could have toiled for as long as you have. But now, as endless life rendered you feeble, Kal'tsit, has it turned you human? You don't know Kal'tsit at all. Was it because of this one? Dr. Sagan, or rather, Oracle? Many facilities, many doors, your fingerprints, face, voice. Within the Kyurian cave, among the ruins, traces of you lie everywhere. You have visited the depths of the abyss before. I pity I don't remember. I recognized you. I have been speaking with Kal'tsit until now only because it is more efficient. You must know the truth. Your recitation is sure to have meaning. Perhaps you are able to explain why the project is at a standstill. But your child is different now. Something has happened to you. Otherwise, Kal'tsit would have held no doubts about what had happened to the plan. For some reason, the Doctor is unable to remember many of the things back then. Yeah, we know the reason. Yeah. We definitely know the reason now. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. Memory loss, Glob. Unsurprising. Losing one's memory is perhaps the most insignificant sacrifice you could make. Even the most resilient of life cannot withstand the ravages of tens of thousands of years. The fact you still exist upon Terra is in itself a miracle. Thanks, I guess? What I saw, what he saw, what they saw. Those frightful visions are an absolute truth to you. You have lost your proud civilization and homeland. Heaven and earth have lost all color. Time and space have become vast prisons. You have been exiled by despair. You have stopped to rest upon Terra. You have not escaped your fated ruin. All men will perish, all things rendered meaningless. Despite this, you have not stopped fighting for hope. This planet has been forever marked by your resistance, even if those marks are mostly wreckages. I revere you and your cause, yet you, the people of a bygone age. Seaborn acknowledges my past. Dr. Sagan, whether you accept it, deny it, or are undecided, it matters not to me. I am not hoping to win your understanding. I seek not your approval. You and your comrades have planted hope in the depths of the sea. A possibility, a spark. Perhaps you have forgotten it. Perhaps you have renounced it. Perhaps you now stand against it, come what may. Now it is I who tends to this light, and I shall not see it extinguished. The rejection of our flame's kindler will not vary with the many resolution. Let's stop trying to prove ourselves. We shall return to reality itself. We may sense the oncoming crisis. Perhaps the eye beyond the clouds have caught a glimpse of Terra's exceptionality. A sword hanging above all our heads. Terra is but a cage trapping countless souls unaware of the truth. Now there is a crack in the bars. A crisis, also an opportunity. Dude, I missed the time when Seaborn could not speak. Holy shit, shut up! Sight, smell, sound, touch. The rushing of the ocean waves. Within the cage that is Terra, the children of the sea are the most resilient race. Never have they stopped evolving. You cannot deny that we many have become the most magnificent of miracles. They will become the sparks in the wake of the Big Bang. The seeds from which the cosmos will blossom once more. He knows of the Big Bang? Okay. They are the closest to success. Tell me, Kal'tsit, Dr. Sagan, and the Ægir. Do you now choose humanity or Genium or the Seaborn? It is true that the crisis fast approaches. There are still many questions I am unable to answer. Many truths I am unable to grasp. But this does not imply that life can be reduced to a hollow concept. That would simply erase its original meaning. You consider this a weakness, Martus. I consider it my drive, bestowed upon me by this endless life of mine. Life's words should be determined by the living, while its meaning should be written by the living. Determined. The Seaborn are a calamity that must be stopped. On this, the Doctor and I will not change our positions, and neither will Rhodes Island. Without civilization, how can you speak of survival? Without survival, how can you speak of civilization? This ridiculous debate has gone far enough, Martus. Thank you, Clemencia. Holy fuck. Please kill it. We have exercised the deceased organ for Millarium. Your kin in the city are being eliminated as we speak. You will have plenty of time to reflect on what you've done and share the rest of your secrets with us in prison. You, Ægir, and that ebon monster. It is futile to contain me. You alone, your city, are not enough to slay me. To slay Ishamla. The city has completed its reorganization. I can imagine how it would look as it bars our current, but we many will surpass it. There's no right or wrong here, so let your brief resistance provide our soundest proof. Next I will rouse the slumbering firstborn. I will lead our kin to the moons. You will become a part of this magnificent cycle, Kal'tsit, as will you, Dr. Sagan. Can you shut the fuck up, please? You're gone. Shut up. Maestro? So study that. I am here to make my report. No need. Ægir has already informed us what transpired beneath the waves. What of Kal'tsit and the doctor of Old Island? They're still in the city. We are connected, sir. This is a real-time image of the sea surface, all thanks to Ægir's drone matrix projecting directly onto the great lighthouse's display. The Seaborn tide and the Ægirian city both approaching the land. They're less than 10 nautical miles away. Such a fucking amazing picture, holy shit. That stirring spray, those intertwined currents, are they all seaborn? Or the color, even the color of the seawater has changed. That's only the portion of exposed to the surface, the tip of the iceberg. The Seaborn took advantage of Ægir's landfall. This entire sector of sea has become their nest. Ægir's defense perimeter. How long can that transformed city of theirs hold? I do not know. Have we come to the conclusion that Ægir's warrior program has failed? All the Ægir and Millarium are still fighting as hard as they can. For the past 2 months, the Penal Battalion has repositioned all operational vessels along Iberia's coast. They've been on standby in Grand Pharaoh and are now ready to set sail. I will personally lead them to reinforce Ægir's defensive perimeter. Together we will stem the seaborn tide. I'm afraid you won't have much time to rest, Irene. It seems not. I saw the Inquisitors in formation at the base of the lighthouse earlier. In the end, Iberia has found herself walking a tightrope with no margin for error. Survival or utter destruction, there is no other path before us. Should Ægir's Great Wall fall, it will be up to us to educate the Seaborn on the significance of land and the price they must pay for desecrating it. That goes hard. Alright, that goes hard. Maestro, Donna Irene, you stay here, Jody. This lighthouse will be our final bastion. The Penal Battalion's operations will depend on its signals. Do what you can to keep it going. No, not that. Look out the window. Light. Is that a lighthouse? But aren't we at the only operational area of Iberia? What's going on? Why are we suddenly receiving so many identical signals? The lighthouse along the submerged coast, which have sat in silence for more than half a century. They have all lit up at once. Dios mío! The silent technology of the islanders. What are you responding to? Ulpian hears the rumbling of the city reorganizing above his head as he watches the lighthouse beacon tower slowly sinks into the depths. The building that once supported the grand aspirations of his people is now a seaborn brood nest. The ardent people will use their bodies as nutrients for the next generation. Their journeys will continue with their newborn kin. This is how the Seaborn has always been. They spare nothing in their devotion to their kin and do their utmost to nurture them. The thought brings a brief moment of sickness to Ulpian. The weight of the great anchor in his hand stretches to his shoulder. The moment he realizes that he will never be recognized or remembered, he feels more clear-headed than ever. He is yet unable to cut the disgusting connection between himself and the Seaborn, but he still has the strength to cut off the tide surging towards the city. Gladio was right. Battling in the rapidly proliferating nest only hastens his assimilation. All that avails him is death, or worse. Ulpian has put all his might into swinging his anchor. As if able to read his thoughts, the tiny hatchlings gracefully avoid his swing before calmly flickering past the grip of his anchor. He adjusts his breathing, recalculates, and swings once more. Oh. Can we start the stage? Okay, no mind. Alright, I'll shut up. An immature life form freshly hatched flits across Ulpian's vision. It flips over gracefully, revealing minute yet precise mechanical structures in its belly for just a moment. The hell? Then there are two, then three. The school of newborns linked together into a fine path of light, illuminating the chaotic waves. Adult Seaborn of all shapes crowd around them tightly, directing the currents and protecting them as they swim into the distance. What are you escorting, Seaborn? What is it you're protecting? Nutrients, life, kin. And you, oh pianist. We many together as one. Yeah, nah, that's pretty sick. Alright, let me get this real quick. Then we should be, oh my god, I just want to start the stage. Dude, it's almost midnight. I have to go to work. Let me finish this and I can do the boss stage, and then I can put the final story stage in motion, and then I can go to work. Whatever. As a former consul of the Academy of Technology, one at the top of his field, Ulpian is certain he is not mistaken. The steady flow of wondrous things streaming out of the beacon tower. Oh god. Nanomachine, son. Once ensconced in there. A history cut off. A dream that died young. As an... Oh god. I want to sleep, man. As an abyssal hunter, he trusts his sense of smell as much as he does his scientific intuition. Their scent is no different from the Seaborn. Alright, let me read here. These beacons dead in the cradle nearly 200 years ago, now from with new life. Incubated by the Seaborn, they now swim together towards the tidal confluence on the surface. Have you not yet given up on these games, Ægir, despite your own noose around your neck, or is this also part of your plan? At first there was only a mode of fluorescence, then a flowing line, and after that an elegant lattice spreading out across the surface of the sea. Oh, animation? Oh wow, this is gorgeous. Look at this! That's gorgeous. What is that? Duh, what the fuck? Billions of nanomachines, son, sway alongside the children of the sea, bobbing up and down on the oceans. Their shimmer is minute yet clear, instinct yet unwavering. The passage of light reflects about among the Seaborn's bodies. What is this music? That's so creepy. The currents connect every nest scattered across the seas. Seaborn gather together from every corner of the ocean from their excursion onto land, gracefully extending the paths of light. They intertwine with one another. The golden net they weave is like a galaxy strewn across the sea surface from Millarium down into the deepest depths of the ocean. The waterway, the network of the ocean, one connecting land and sea, one transcending chaotic space and placid time. Bound together with we many. Finally! Holy shit! What is survival? Oh my god, finally. Here we go. Jesus, alright, chill.
My hammer's not so weak.
We've got a lot of piranhas here. Fair enough.
Request acknowledged. Load capacity calculations complete.
Nope. Fuck you. You're not going through here, bitch. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, Martus. Yeah, I had a feeling he would be the boss. Sage, traitor, hero, villain. The many identities of Martus are inherently contradictory, but he considers himself only Seaborn. Permanently invulnerable? Fucking excuse me? How do I kill the boss if he is permanently invulnerable? Excuse me? What the fuck? Okay. For one, that's OP as fuck. And two, I really want to fucking kill him. He keeps talking and I hate him. Please let me... Why can't I kill him? I'm sad. I'm sad. What the fuck? Fuck off! Okay. Alright, I'll go fuck myself. Why the fuck? Okay.
Request the structure stable and
No.
sound. Nothing to
Fuck
worry
you.
about.
Heal, goddammit! Alright, dude, if you're not... Okay. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? Why? How? I just want to sleep. Why is this bullshit happening? What is this shit? This... Okay, so it's linked to the... Okay, so it's like a chain link help thing. Ah, I hate this. I hate this so much. Let me sleep. I want to go sleep.
Bring your site plans, everyone. Watch out for accident-prone areas.
Uh-huh. There's nearly 100 enemies. Holy fuck. Why? Why? Why is this stage a thing?
I'll give you the best plan possible. Enemy cover demolished.
Okay, yeah, no, we need to get our boy going so we can kill those, insta-kill those fucking things. There we go. Yep. Yep. Kill that shit, please. And then we have to get Ægir going. Come on. Thank you. Please kill, please kill, please kill, please kill. Fuck you. How about that? Good. Kill. No! No! Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh my god, I was so close. Oh my god, Gladia, you are amazing. I love you. Okay, so every time we kill a Seaborn, he loses health. Good. We can still kill him. Good. I'm happy now. Good. Very good. I don't know why I put him here, but whatever, it is what it is.
Request acknowledged.
Yep. Too fast. Perfect. Now they die. Yes, you die now. Give me... There we go. So you also boost. Yup. Good fucking damage. Let's go. What? No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright? Go fuck yourself. No. We're not doing that. Fucking delete it, bro. Fucking delete it, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go. What the fuck? Why? What? Why? Why are you here? What? There's nothing here. What do you mean? Wait, what? Is she... Oh, she has a debuff? What? What is this? No. No. What the fuck is happening? Oh, you think you're smart, huh? Is that what you think, huh? Is that what you think? Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. How about that? Yes. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're so close. We're so close. Yes, die. Oh, come on. They should be dead. Come on, bro. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. He's about to die. Look at this. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Boom! Dead. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Yes. Yes. I love it. Die! There we go. We did it. Get absolutely fucking destroyed, bro. Where's your stupid Seaborn now, huh? Martus, you piece of shit motherfucker. There you are, Consul Clementia. We noticed an extremely unusual biosignature in the southern Reatrum. I'm glad you're unharmed. What's the status of the front line? Legions 8 and 10 alongside the Sea Patrol have been sending out escort ships alternatively as per your orders. The city's reorganization and the force fields are both complete. Millarium is totally against the Seaborn tide. Inform every relevant researcher in the city. I need a minute-by-minute breakdown of the situation of this region of sea. We're still being far too passive even with our contingency plan put in motion. Madam Consul, you may want to see what the drone matrix just sent back. These passages of light between the Seaborn waterways? Consul Clementia, we re-established communication with the home territories. We just got a dispatch from the Institute of Scientific Development Planning. Any news from the hunters? 3 of them have returned to Millarium. They're cleaning up the remaining Seaborn in the eastern city units. Contact Lady and tell her to come meet us immediately. Yes, Madam Consul. Let's go, Kal'tsit, Doctor. You need to deepen your contact with Ægir. I'll go with this captain to inform the hunters. Doctor? That Seaborn might run into Scatty. He exchanged a glance with Kal'tsit. Madam Consul, the doctor still has some affairs to settle. Very well. The final battle for the waterway program has concluded with a Seaborn invasion of Millarium. I require an explanation, Consul Clementia. Gladia? Were any of you harmed? I see you're here too, Kal'tsit. We had a few unexpected encounters, but nothing we couldn't handle. I believe that, as an envoy of Iberia, Dr. Kal'tsit also requires an explanation. I could use one myself, if we're being honest. There is someone who visits the seawall. Little Handy moves to the center of the Pensivarium. Its projectile module emitting cold motes of light, slowly coalescing into a figure of an Ægir woman. She sports a smile under her golden hair. Her eyes are focused on everyone in the room as though she has been waiting for, or perhaps observing them for a long time. The fuck? What? Who this? Consul Horatia. Gladia's mom? Yo, nah. Yeah, I'm saving the shit out of that. Consul Horatia. Why ever do you look so fatigued, my little Gladia? Though the transmission efficiency of the waterway is much higher than anticipated, I fear our simulacras are still unable to transmit my feelings. Otherwise, I'd stroke your hair and give you a nice big hug. No need, you know the risks of doing so. The changes of the sea surface as well as the sudden appearance of the waterways, was this your doing? Whether Ægir or Seaborn, we all find ourselves competing over time. The Seaborn must keep sending nutrients to every region of the sea they conquer. They wish to quickly transform the entire continental shelf into one great nest. Every issue has two sides. This disaster has also blessed us with bioenergy beyond measure. More than 2 centuries ago, the beacon launcher would have required a dozen cities' bioenergy systems to continually fabricate the nanomachines comprising the waterways. Now those nanomachines are being fostered by the Seaborn, who regard them as harmless kin. Using the data flow between the nanomachines as a medium, fleets and cities are squeezed state? The fuck does that mean? Okay. Could traverse the oceans in an instant. Though these machines cannot take Ægir to the stars as our forebears imagined, they are more than enough to carve a path of life for civilization in its time of need. But that would mean that for the foreseeable future, Ægir will have no choice but to enter some kind of symbiosis with the Seaborn, using that scum as they in turn use us. Is this another one of your so-called games? It is how we will break through this siege. The term waterway, the path ahead for Ægir, has never referred only to pure waters. You have always had your doubts about the program, and that's fine. But if that doubt serves only to put you in disarray, then it is useless. As Ægir is determined to open a waterway between sea and land, there is no question that it shall do so. I do not doubt your success, but perhaps there is still room for debate as to your methods. Dr. Kal'tsit, I presume? Consul Horatia of the Institute of Scientific Development Planning. It is a pleasure. It pleases me that there are still those on dry land who have inherited the will of the prehistoric civilization. That Ægir is not alone in our duty. I am so glad to have seen you begun our discussion with firm diplomatic stance. Then can I take it you speak for all terrestrial civilizations and that we can dispense with establishing diplomacy with them one by one? I too am glad to see Ægir abandon its contentment in isolation and seek out cooperation with the land. But I regret to inform you, Madam Consul, that I do not represent in its entirety. I merely understand it more than most. That said, I believe what Ægir needs now is exactly a thorough understanding of the terrestrial civilizations. You and I both know that this waterway will not be used for resisting the Seaborn. Ægir has its eyes on every unnatural existence in these lands. It is the only means for us to ascend the intrinsic nature of terror and to eliminate the disasters having above our heads as the source. And I am sure you are aware of how such actions will be perceived by the terrestrial nations. Compared to the Seaborn, you would be seen as the more direct threat. We bear them no ill will. We need not stoop so low. The cruelest thing we could do is ignore the need of help of other tottering civilizations we meet on the road to settling this crisis. Huh. Oh, there she is. Of course, we will first help them learn how to walk. Bottlenecks of development, the dilemmas of war, barriers of race, clashes of cultures, trends in ideology, changes in structure of society. Over the millennia, Ægir has grown freely beneath the waves. It has faced every issue a country might face. We wish to share our experiences without reservation. And how would you do so? Using Millarium as our main port, we would send talent and technology ashore to aid the Iberians in revitalizing their home. Very much perceive the oncoming crisis as far more keenly than humanity. That young one will not shelter Iraq forever. We can aid that nation long trapped in snow in breaking through its developmental barriers in a few short years so that it may stand equal with its neighbors. We can aid the Sami in purging the demonic corruption permeating every inch of snow, and restart the abandoned Stargate in the north. Ursus, Castel, in the flames of war rage, we will calm them. If there are disputes, we will resolve them. Bolivar, Higashi, national unity is but a few fruitful negotiations away. Ægir will aid them in every predicament. Ægir will guide them towards the only goal they need. Under the leadership of Ægir, the land and sea will share a common future. Madam Consul, I do not doubt Ægir's sincerity, but I fear your proposals will not have the effect you expect. I am sure you have the means to bring Iraq up to par with the core nations in a few years. But will dialogues between equals necessarily center around peace and development? Were Ursa's internal problems to be resolved? Who is to say that they would not bare their fangs once more and attack their neighbors to satisfy their regained appetite? Bolivar's main regiments might reach a consensus under Ægir's pressure, but how will you eradicate the profound, deliberately provoked hostility? Dr. Kal'tsit, are you saying that Ægir's efforts to aid the terrestrial civilizations will only result in the opposite? I am saying that we can establish a more equal and profound cooperative relationship between us. With only your probes, you are unable to understand a civilization's needs. With only your experiences, you are unable to force a nation to skip over its path to development. Before you act, you must learn more. Otherwise, the winds you stir on land may become some great storm you cannot turn a blind eye to. We would be more than happy to hear your suggestions then, on the condition that you do not allow us to be held back by excessive caution and meaningless apprehension. Seeing the gulf between us, between land and sea, I understand that we will need many more discussions before we can make progress. Once the waterway opens, I look forward to meeting you in the flesh, whether on land or in Ægir's home territories. I as well, Madam Consul. What about you, Gladia? Do you agree with Dr. Kal'tsit on this matter? The IDP need not question Rhode Island's sincere wish for cooperation nor Dr. Kal'tsit's ability. I can vouch for both of those. And there are indeed essential differences between Ægir and the nations of the land. The land dwellers are short-sighted and clumsy, which makes them frail. Forcibly removing the differences between them would be no different from destroying them. It is truly necessary to show good faith. I've never seen Gladia place so much trust in someone, Dr. Kal'tsit. A feat, to be sure. Perhaps she can be a bridge between our peoples and aid us in our coming to a consensus. You will see that Ægir's plans are no mere idle prattle. Now, do me allow me a moment alone with Consul Clementia. Secunda, a fleet approaches from land. Iberia. Hail them via the drone matrix. This is Prefector Secunda of the Millarium Sea Patrol. It's me. Irene? We're currently in a head-on battle against the Seaborn. Don't come any closer. Your ships are too crude. I'm sorry, but they may get sucked into the eddies around Millarium. God damn, someone outside is in trouble, I guess. Damn. Ugh. I just went to look out my window. That was a fire truck. So yeah, someone is indeed in need of help. Oh my goodness, they keep coming. Holy shit. I'll let them pass before we continue. Holy fuck. Alright. I guess the Seaborn has arrived here. Shit. Sorry comrades, I have to leave. Oh, okay. Alright. Anyway. That was so fucking stupid. Okay. Your ships are too crude, I'm sorry, but they may get sucked into the eddies around Millarium. You're saying that Iberia should just wait quietly on land? That I should just watch Millarium get invaded by Seaborn and let the waterway transform into some kind of god knows what that even you, Ægir, never foresaw? We already talked about this, Secunda. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Halt all attacks. If we are going to pick up the Iberians, we'll just have to open the access channels to the rear. Why stop attacking? Look at the screen. The Academy of Technology just sent an urgent communique. What do we do? Are those light-emitting nanomachines components for the waterway? But the Seaborn are still attacking the city. If they fuse with the nanomachines and bear identical biosignatures, our weapons won't be able to locate and attack the Seaborn only. Don't tell me the legions want us to hold our covering fire and rely only on Millarium's force fields to hold them back. May as well slit our wrists and be done with it. Scribbling on your device again. You know, sometimes I really admire your ability to keep a cool head. Using the images from the drone matrix to render a 3D model. Rendering in progress. Perhaps the answer lies within the riddle itself. The biosignatures of the nanomachines and the Seaborn are identical, but we still know clearly that the nanomachines have formed a waterway. How? We can see them. Each machine emits a particular light that's clearly visible. Contact the Academy of Technology and tell them we have a proposal for modifying our weapons targeting systems. But we cannot ready 2 legions worth of auxiliary optical systems would take a lot of time. What about using a lighthouse on land? Oh, Irene! It seems we arrived in the nick of time. A dozen or so lighthouses on the lost coastline have resumed operation there, responding to your waterway. Combined, they should be enough to illuminate this entire patch of sea. Maybe they could serve as your auxiliary optical systems? I'm hardly an engineer, but those lighthouses were built with Ægirian technology. They should be compatible with your existing systems. That should cut the time needed in half. I'll let Consul Clementia know. Thank you, Irene. The Inquisition would be overjoyed to see these newly unclouded eyes become part of the combined defenses of land and sea. We are partners now, Secunda. Though maybe we should begin thanking Bjorken instead. Bjorken. He truly dedicated himself to those lighthouses. A naval architect drifting into a foreign land, striving for the day when land and sea could work together. He foresaw calamity, but left no answers behind. It's a pity that Ægir saw him as an outsider, while Iberia never truly accepted him. He died alone and miserable, but now his plans will finally have the chance to become reality. We acted far slower than he did. Indeed. But it's not too late, or rather, now is precisely the time. Let's get started, Irene. Nice. The teamwork. Oh my god, just fucking stop. Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. 1 a.m. Oh, not 1 o'clock. 1 a.m. now. I want to fucking sleep, dude. I can't fucking... I'm still more used to you with your well on, Hiroshia. Did you show off the scar below your ear to let Gladia know that, as her mother, you will tolerate her setbacks just as you accept the blemish she left on your face? What? Where? What? Huh? A scar? I don't see anything. I don't know. Ha! I'm not that strict of a mother. With her left hand on the astrolabe, Horatia's right hand softly strokes her cheek below her right ear where a thin scar stretches upwards, nearly touching her eye. Her right ear. There's a smile on her face. So it would be this side? Right? No, that's her. So it would be here. Oh, I guess there is something right here. I think. I don't know. It could be hair for all I know. But this is no blemish. It's beautiful. Trivial for a doctor to erase, but I refuse. My little Gladia was barely 5 at the time. She was taking her first career development assessment, and through this made her wishes rather clear. You don't know how glad I am to see her grown. She's certainly more suited for the line of Legionnaire than in the Institute of Societal Programs or Institute for Scientific Development Planning like you expected. No matter. Whatever field she joins, she is sure to excel. She was born for Ægir. I remember when she was 2, the Institute of Incubation said your disposition and the nature of your work made you ill-suited to raise her and suggested you place her in their care. They said the same when I first decided to raise her myself, saying that again 2 years later would not change my mind. But what truly pleased me was seeing young Gladia rejected so as well. I wouldn't say you had the best bond as mother-daughter, but you do have an odd kind of rapport. Alright, that's enough, my little manta ray. I suspect we have more pressing matters to discuss than reminiscing about my daughter. Can you please not call me that? Very well, Consul Clementia. While we spoke, Every city in the home territories have been conducting an unprecedented investigation into the Church of the Deep. As the core of R&D, Blandis was able to tamper with the Class 4 weapons, but his actions should absolutely have been detected at some point before they were put to use, meaning there are many behind him fanning the flames. All members of both academies who have anything to do with the weapons designs, manufacture and maintenance are receiving the most thorough investigations possible. In response, the Church has brought their full influence to bear. By grasping at the single leaf, we may be able to pull out an entire rotten branch. And with Martus, no doubt, we will be able to identify the Church's deepest roots. Ægir itself is undergone a grand surgery to cut out a festering tumor, isn't it? The waterway is open, and the fallen who corrupt our nation has been revealed. Both are of great value as I see it. Are you trying to console me over the superficial waterway program's failure? To tell me that the sacrifices Millarium made were not without meaning? Why do you insist on double negatives? They make you seem weak. There is no such thing as superficial program in Ægir, Consul Clementia. If the IDB has approved a program, it means its planning and members are entrusted with the hopes of Ægir. We believed you are capable of using the Class 4 weapons to purify our waters and open the waterway. This has always been an official part of the program. Yet it failed. The theoretical success rate of oceanic purification was never high. However, the waterway program was a guaranteed success. Did I not promise you that before you set off? Trust in me. Trust in Ægir. I don't doubt that even if this city were to sink, consigning all 10,000 or so Ægir souls into the depths, the waterway would still open without a hitch. However, all of the possibilities you've accounted for, how many call for sacrifice? How I wish this meeting of ours never had to happen, Horatia. Is that why you worked yourself to the bone, my little manta ray? I've read the reports on Millarium. As consul for the entire city, you need not throw yourself into each and every little affair. The stimulants you abuse will not hide the exhaustion on your face. You really have thought of everything, as you always do, Horatia. All these losses and sacrifices, the falls and the betrayals, even Martus' secret, and are you not the least bit shaken? Actually, hold on. I just remembered. Yeah, I wanted to see her sword. That is pretty fucking cool, actually. Anyway, speaking of Martus, you reminded me of something. Of what? Martus regards himself as the gardener of sin. At times like these, he... What? I think he is not going to hide him. Yeah. At times like these, he is not going to hide himself behind history. I can infer why he'd seek cooperation from Dr. Kal'tsit, but from the way you describe it, those discussions quickly developed into a vapid declaration of war. I find it difficult to imagine he would be satisfied with such a failure of negotiations. That is, unless he gains some other information. We will continue to track his whereabouts. Are you hiding something, my little manta ray? Clementia does not answer. She instead raises her head to look at Horatia face to face. With this simulacrum erasing the distance between them, she knows that Horatia will be able to see every detail of her expression. But the curve of Horatia's lips do not change. Her eyes are as gentle as ever too. Clementia hopes that her own expression is as firm as hers. I am still the chief designer of warfare on the waterway program before you arrive, Horatia. Naturally. Your calculations may have arrived at the correct outcome, but I had to handle the situation in my own way. The Academy of Science and the Academy of Technology each have their own duties. Yes, of course. I only hope that this obsession with self-reflection will not cause any complications. Your keen judgment must stay unclouded. I won't let that happen. Here, come a little closer, we still have some time. Kal'tsit, Rhode Island, Iberia, the Inquisition. You'll be busier than ever soon, so best not keep frowning like that. Are we done? Please, for love, fuck. Oh, god damn it, no! Fuck! Okay, sure. Uh-huh, very interesting. Once again, let's go, Scatty. Trying to run. Smart, your kin are behind this wall. A lot of them. It's the end of the road for you, though. What a pity. Ishamla? Ishamla? Son voice, tinged with surprise. Scatty turns towards, looking towards its source. The conical creature exuding light leaves the shadows of the building, shielding the two cornered Seaborn with its body. No, not you again. Oh no! Oh my god! Why are we here? Just to suffer? Wait. Yo, that's... Bruh, that's the boss music from Undertides. No, it's not. It's the battle stage music. That's fucking great, dude. Leave, Ken. Through the eddy. No, it is the boss music. I'm stupid. No. That is the... Yeah, it is the boss music. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Best fucking boss music in the entire game. Oh, it's so good. So creepy. So badass. So nerve-wracking. Just all the things a boss theme should sound like. It's so fucking good. Alright. Through the eddy ahead. Return to the sea. You're so honestly gentle with them. Disgusting. I'm guessing you're the leader? Our meeting was preordained, Ishamla. Huh? You know me? Scatty grips her sword tightly. Kill it, Scatty. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Ishamla. I'm Salviento to Grand Pharaoh from the Stultifera to here. You scum have been watching me this whole time. What? Do you see you guarded me too? Are you here for family or revenge? No. Ishamla. Scatty. You are not nutrients to complete the cycle. You are its end. Our kin will not prey on you. On the contrary, they respect you, protect you. They await your transformation. They await your evolution. Scatty looks at the being's eye. For whatever reason, this monster she has never seen before seems familiar. Very familiar. The bizarre organs surrounding the Seaborn disperse and surround her in turn. A shimmering umbilical cord connects her body with the Seaborn's. Scatty suddenly remembers when she faced the first Seaborn to talk in that cave below the church. She also experienced a moment of distraction back then. She had just been through a fierce battle, her blood boiling with frenzy, but now she feels herself uncontrollably responding to the Seaborn's touch. She curses herself for this moment of distraction. Why? A natural phenomenon. One I am also helpless to resist. This is the answer, Scatty. I ate his flesh, and he lives within you. You are he, I am he. Our hearts connected, our blood interlinked. You need not waver, you need not doubt. The kin will not demand you walk with us. He shall not chose you to continue his life. Perhaps this is the only way he will witness what he must witness. Travel the road he must travel. What did he see in you? Perhaps. Could it be, Scatty, that in that cold, dark future, in the cosmos where all things are doomed to fade away, you are the one hope, the spark, the possibility? Are you the one who bears the final ratios of untold lives? Huh? Okay, alright. A road silent operator, Scatty. Doctor? Scatty swings her sword, her grip never once relaxed. It slices through the umbilical cord. She stares coldly at the creature before her. Figured you'd be here. Dr. Sagan, Scatty, you know each other? Is that so strange? She's one of my... Dude, yes! She's one of my cute little operators. Dude, yes! Yes, I love that. This is the first time something stirs the peace within the Seaborn's chest. The oddly colored nuclei along with the bizarre organs floating by their side begin to wave as rapidly as the tides. Bitch, you just jealous. She's mine. She's my operator, not yours. Go fuck yourself. You lose. Take the L, bro. Take the L. Skadi is mine! He does not approach, but you and Skadi can sense a burst of emotion. Joy? The fuck? No matter if you personally took part, Dr. Saga, no matter if what took place in the Carulian cave had aught to do with you. After countless years, you now stand alongside Ishamla. The connection between you and the kin cannot be erased. It is you who wrote this instinct into our memories. We depend on one another. The wheel of fate still turns. The surviving successors will meet one day and achieve the most improbable of possibilities. Hardship we suffer is ever present. The life we thirst for is ever present. I await you at the end part of evolution, Dr. Sagan, Skadi. I await you both. Don't give chase, Skadi. I couldn't understand that thing at all. What was it talking about? Some kind of declaration of war. Didn't sound like that to me. You woke me up just now, Doctor. When I was face to face with that Seaborn, I remembered something I felt back in Salviento. I assume you weren't a fan? I hated it. What good could come from a Seaborn rambling to a human? Don't worry, I know what happened. Good, I couldn't explain even if I wanted to. You don't seem surprised though. No wonder Kal'tsit asked you to come underwater. That thing sounded like it'd been looking for you. It's a long story. So we were both being watched. Next time I'll be by your side, hell yeah. Don't worry, Doctor. I'm Skadi. Abyssal Hunter Skadi. Rhodes Island Operator Skadi. Always has been. Dude, yes. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, Skadi, I love you. Doesn't matter if that thing comes looking for me or you. I'll cut its vocal cords before it can speak. Alright, dude. How can you not... Dude, how can you not love Skadi? What the fuck? I trust you, Skadi. The tide's coming in outside those walls. Sounds like it won't stop for a long while. Can I stop this fucking Oh, it keeps going. No, stop, dude. This fucking video is going to be an hour and a half. I hate this so much. Oh my god, just fucking end, please. Yes, yes, yes. Finally. What is that? I got a medal. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get this over fucking quick. Oh, look, the final stage looks different. Shut up. Look at the final stage, it looks different. They've never done that before. Oh, that's so Whoa. The Seaborn come legionnaires meet them, laugh their seeds to scorn and beat them back home. Wow. Wow, okay. That's cool. Okay. I'll get to recording this in a second. But before that, thank you for watching, comrades. If you enjoyed this long ass video, please do leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on all the shit that just happened in the comments down below. If you like what you saw here and you want to see more from me, be it more Arknights or whatever else I might upload in the future, please do subscribe, comrades. That would be very much appreciated, and I will see you in a second, actually. Yeah, that will be it for now. До свидания. Have a good one, comrades.